We have the Verdant Wonders event in Pokemon GO, which is bringing a Zarude encounter. However, that Zarude is behind a paid research wall. So if you don't have a Zarude, or maybe you want a second better Zarude in Pokemon GO, this would be the event for you. But we're going to go over all the tips, tricks, and details surrounding the event, even if you don't plan to purchase this, because there is things going on that you are able to encounter. So let's get into the details. Welcome to the Trader Club. Here we go. The Verdant event is going down from Thursday the 21st all the way till Monday the 25th at 8 p.m. and it starts at 10 a.m. so we have an elongated weekend to be able to go after a lot of these things. And we do have some brand new shinies coming into the game, which while they might not be the most radically different shiny variants, I'm still excited about them. So let's get into the details of the Verdant Research. That's going to cost $7.99 American dollars, or whatever that coincides to you in your country. And don't forget, in this video we will cover each and every step of this research so that you guys can see how to get through it as fast as possible and what you will get even if you haven't purchased it yet, if you'd rather see what the research entails before we get it. But the main draw is going to be Zarude. Tickets will be available to purchase this special research starting leading to an encounter with Zarude from Thursday the 21st until the 25th. Ticket holders will gain access to special research story during the Verdant Wonders event. To receive the special research, you must open Pokemon GO at some point between this and you will complete it at any time. So the research will be in one of the tips during this video, or you can check the timestamps if you just want to jump and pass up on the tips of this video. So also, if you have this research, you will get additional Pokemon attracted to your Incense, excluding daily Incense. The red flower will appear for people in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Blue flower will be appearing in the Asia Pacific, and the yellow flower will be appearing in the Americas. And there's additional Pokemon as well, so if you are lucky, you will get the yellow flower and the white flower on the Incense as well, which is an additional spawn, so it's going to be a little bit rarer. But also you can get Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour, and as of right now, it doesn't look like they're specifically geo-locked to the regions, but it definitely could be. Also, there's going to be Zorua, all of the Flabébés, and the Cutiefly also has the shiny out as well, which is something exciting. And if you guys are not over Flower Crowns, too bad, because there's more Flower Crowns coming out as well. So we do now have Cottony, as well as its evolution into Whimsicott with now Flower Crown, and obviously the shiny will be out, so it's adding additional shinies for all you shiny collectors out there. And the Pokestop Showcases will be going on, including all of the Flabébés. And the overarching goals of this event, to me, is just getting the Zarude, which we will cover here in a second. But with that said, now we're going to get into the top tips, and we're going to include all the spawns starting in tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be all about the spawns during this event. So starting off, we do have the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur goes into Venusaur. Obviously, it does have a Mega. It's a budget Mega. However, Venusaur has now been taken over by Mega Sceptile. It is pretty well ranked in Great League as well as Ultra League. Not the highest ranked Pokemon, but it is in the top 100. So at 71 rank in the Great League, it has the moveset of Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, which is the combo move, and Sludge Bomb. 100% IVs will be a 0-14-11. And then in the Ultra League, it will be ranked 52 at a 1-15-14 at level 38. So no XL candies required there. And also we do have Florges that's actually going to be well ranked in the Ultra League. It's actually ranked 54 with Fairy Wind, Disarming Voice, and Moonblast. The IVs will be 0-14-15 for the Ultra League. And then in the Master League, it's actually going to be ranked 31. So getting a hundo of these, if it does fit in with your team, would actually be pretty well equipped. But the other Pokemon will include Oddish, Tangela, Hoppip, Poochyena, and Nuzleaf. And then we do have Shroomish. And just a reminder, Shroomish is a Stardust boosted Pokemon. It will be 500 Stardust to catch. If it's Sunny Weather, 625. If it is on a Star Piece without Sunny Boost, 750. And if it's Sunny Weather on a Star Piece, 938. So if you are having Sunny Weather and you're seeing a lot of Shroomish out there, popping a Star Piece and catching all those Pokemon might be worth your while. And then we have the Flower Crown Cottony and all of the Flabébés depending on the region. And if you're lucky, we have all of the Pans spawning Pansear, Panpour, and Pansage in the wild, Zorua, as well as the Flabébés, white and orange. And it doesn't appear that any of the Pans will be geo-locked to their location as of right now from what I can see, but there is a potential to that. So if you are only in the Americas and you're only seeing Panpour, just know that that's the situation. So with that said, let's get into more in tip 2. Tip 2 is going to be all about the field research, so let's jump into those tasks right now. And the research will be as follows. We have catch 5 Pokemon for a Poliwag or a Slugma. Both can be shiny, 355 or 383. Catch 15 Pokemon for either a Pansage, Pansear, or Panpour. All 100% IVs are going to be 410. Explore 1 kilometer for a Vulpix, Marill, or a Flower Crown Cottony. All can be shiny, 378, 197, or 300. Or spin 5 Pokestops or gyms for 100 Stardust. And also we have a Verdant Wonders collection challenge, which would be catch a Bulbasaur Bulbasaur, evolve it into a Ivysaur. We're going to have Catch an Oddish, evolve it into a Gloom. Catch a Hoppip, evolve it into a Skiploom. Catch a Shroomish and evolve it into a Breloom. And then catch a Cottonee and evolve it into Whimsicott. And that's going to give us 5,000 XP, 2,500 Stardust, and a Flower Crown Cottonee encounter. And just a reminder that Cottonee 100% IV is going to be 300. So there you have it for the field research, which then leads us into tip number 3. Tip 3 is going to be all about the Zarude Research encounter. Is it going to be worth the $7.99? Let's find out. We have complete 5 research tasks for 2 silver pineapple berries, catch 25 grass type Pokemon for a C-Dot encounter, evolve 3 grass type for 20 Pokeballs. Then we have 1,000 Stardust as the rewards, 10 raspberries, and 2 TMs. Then we have stage 2, which is explore 5 kilometers for 2 golden raspberries. Then we have catch 20 dark type Pokemon for a Zigzagoon encounter, evolve 3 dark type Pokemon for 10 great balls for 1,000 XP, 5 hyper potions, and 2 TMs. Then we have stage number 3, spin 25 stops or gyms, and that's going to be 2 silver pineapple berries, power up a grass type 5 times for a Cacnea encounter. Just as a reminder, guys, if you do want to save some Stardust, you can power up level 1 Pokemon to make it super easy. Make 1 excellent throw for 10 Ultra Balls, 1,000 Stardust, 5 revives, and 1 incense. And then we have stage number 4. Use 5 super effective charge attacks for 2 golden raspberries. Power up 5 dark type Pokemon for a Scraggy encounter that can also be shiny. Use 10 berries to help catch Pokemon for 5 rare candy for 1,000 total XP, 2 premium battle passes, and 1,000 Stardust. And then in stage number 5, win 3 raids for 2 silver pineapple berries. Catch 15 different species of Pokemon, and that's going to be an Absol encounter. Then we have defeat 5 Team Go Rocket Grunts for 10 Zarude candy, and then we're going to get 1,000 Stardust, a Zarude encounter, and 3 XL Zarude candy. And there you have it. And the 100% IV Zarude coming from the research is going to be 1643 for everybody out there. So please make sure to choose wisely. But in tip 4, we're going to check out the best of the best to see where does Zarude rank in Pokemon Go, and is this Pokemon worth having in the game? Let's find out in tip number 4. So we have Zarude. It's going to be a grass and a dark type Pokemon. It actually maxes out pretty high at 4,334. I would love to get a pretty good one because I do have 296 XL candy in the rare form that I would love to allocate to something right now to free up a little bit of bag space. So I'm excited to do my research here. This Pokemon will be double weak to bug, which is not the most common counter out there used. And it's going to be single weak to fairy, fighting, fire, flying, ice, and poison, which that big list of weaknesses is a little bit scary to use, especially in GBL or something like that. However, in the resistance category, it is double resistant to psychic and single resistant to dark, electric, ghost, grass, ground, water. So obviously a pretty resistant pool as well. So it's pretty much either weak or strong against almost every typing in the game. And as far as its moves, it gets Bite and Vine Whip. Bite not being the most effective fast move for a dark in the game, but Vine Whip is a good grass move. And then it gets Dark Pulse, Power Whip, and Energy Ball. So now let's check it out in best of the best and see where this Pokemon sits. So as far as Zarude's strongest move in the game, combination is going to be Vine Whip, Power Up at 41.38. So looking right there off the bat, 41.38 is pretty good. It's above 40, guys. The grass category is not the most OP place in the game to have the most strong Pokemon, so it could be in some of the top spots here. But as far as all dark, guys, it goes Bite and Dark Pulse at 35.73. And in the dark category, that's going to be competing with a lot of different Pokemon, such as Tyranitar, as well as Hydreigon with Brutal Swing, which probably is not going to stack up here. So let's check it out where it does sit in the grass category. At the top, we have Mega Sceptile with Bullet Seed and Frenzy Plant, 48.46, followed by Kartana, extremely strong, 43.64, Mega Venusaur, Vine Whip, and Frenzy Plant at 42.91, followed by Shaman, and then in the 5th spot, overall, we actually do have Zarude, Vine Whip, and Power Whip at 41.38. So the one thing I am going to mention here is that since the Zarude is a mythical Pokemon, and you're going to have to spend XL rare candy on this Pokemon, I would prefer that it be above anything that you can raid for and achieve to be able to get in that facet, because while XL rare candy does come from raids, it drops way less than the regular XL candy from whatever Pokemon you're raiding. So when I'm looking at this, I see Kartana above this Pokemon. Kartana, in my opinion, would out-favor me powering up a Zarude in this game. But at the same time, let's check it out in PvP and see where it sits. In the Ultra League, it's ranked 328, so irrelevant there. But in the Master League, it's actually going to be ranked 29 with Vine Whip, Power Whip, and Dark Pulse. And if you were looking for a PvP specific Pokemon, Kartana, while it's a very good meta attacker, it's ranked 159 in the Master League. So if Zarude does fit into your team, guys, that's going to be a place for you to decide what you want to do with it. But it's pretty valuable in the Master League, which is one of my favorite leagues to fight in. But let's not leave it out and check it out where it does sit in the dark category for anybody that's still wondering. At the top, guys, we have the Mega Tyranitar, 53 48.55. Then we have Shadow Tyranitar, 48.86, followed by Mega Houndoom, and even regular Tyranitar at 42.2. And it's not going to be on the first page. So if we go to the second page, it's actually going to be in the 16th spot overall behind Shadow Honchkrow, Shadow Houndoom, Guzzlord, Chi-Yu, not out in the game yet, but that is going to be behind the budget counters of Tyranitar as well as Hydreigon like I talked about. So would I power this Pokemon up? If it fits into your Master League team and you absolutely must have it and it does well, you already tested it, you haven't powered it up yet, sure, go ahead and use it. But if it does not, as far as a grass type attacker, we have Kartana from a raid boss attacker is better than it. And then also from a dark attacker, we have many other budget counters. So you have to choose for yourself what to do with it. For me personally, I'm probably going to hold on giving this 296 XO candy unless I get a hundo, and then it might warrant it. So that's going to be the entire event. Good luck out there, everybody. If you do pay for it, please make sure to log in and claim that research before the event is over, and then it is not timed after that. So that's going to be all of it. Thank you guys as always to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, participation to X level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.